This is one of those days, bro.
Oh, we're live. Got to do this. I didn't even do the countdown.
It's like sitting on my phone.
Dude,
Yeah,
I don't even care. I'm gonna try to lay down. If I fall asleep, it is what it is.
I hit the button and it just went live. What up,
Where's
comic fans?
Justin?
Fans? I don't know where Justin is.
Is he coming?
I thought he said he was.
Eric, did you take Molly?
Of course.
All day, every day.
Uh,
All right. Well, as you can see, comic fans, we are casual today. It is Casual Thursday. Oh, yo. So, like yesterday, I was at 368 subscribers. Today, I'm at 372. Somehow, I did something. Yeah, I did something that was worth 4 subscribers in one day.
Nice. There you go.
So I was
That's
like,
what we call exponential growth.
right? It's like shit. Yeah, so I dropped a video today, by the way.
dropping 2 in a day. You're about to get 8 subscribers.
Yeah. Well, I meant to push this one to another day, but whatever. So anybody who's out there can watch that and watch us live as we just lay down. I wish I had a sofa. Actually, I do have a sofa in this room.
I don't care. I'm telling you right now,
On that side of the camera.
if I fall asleep, I don't care.
It's the zero fucks given, Nick.
Right?
This whole work week and like I would say from Wednesday on, I've gotten up at like 6 a.m. to do like returns because everybody was late.
I still need to do my returns.
I don't even want to do yours. Don't even ask me. Say yes, but like I'll hate you.
Mine are pretty easy because what did I do? It was a pandemic. Like, what did I really do during the pandemic year?
Bro, you'd be surprised. Well, happy National Beer Day.
It is Happy National Beer Day, which brings me to the question: what are we drinking?
Brooklyn Bel Air.
I'm double fisting. I started with some vodka tonic, and I have my neon beer hug from Goose Island backing it up with my Golden Girls koozie.
Hold on, I'm gonna put you in the. That's not how it works. I'm gonna put you in the seat right now because I want to see that Golden Girls koozie.
Stay golden, boys. Stay golden.
So, yeah.
Nice.
So we have a Cocktails and Comics reunion.
We're waiting for Justin. I'm drinking Even Mo Infinite Chaos.
Oh, okay.
Well, you got to be feeling good right now.
This is Sand City and Equilibrium together in one
nice.
beer. Yeah.
Oh, I've had one. I had a Wu-Tang beer where Equilibrium did a collaboration. Bro, it was like $30 for 4 cans.
Yeah, this was 20 for 4, so not as bad.
I didn't have the energy to fight the guy, so I just
You're like, you win. Game over.
like, you know what?
I need this.
Yes. So to whoever's out there watching, thank you for watching. I see somebody's eyes on this. Just one. All right. So I don't know. Where do we start? You guys, what you guys pick up this week? You guys get your new comic book day books this week?
I did. I'm trying to think
I
what I got.
ordered them on. Wait. Oh, this is like last week's order, right?
Oh, you know what I found today? Yeah, I was cleaning up my room. You know this one, Nick.
That's CGC. Should I CGC this fucking thing?
That's the metal cover. Yeah. You know, I've seen it CGC'd. I'm not sure what it goes for now, but it was going for $400, $500, $600, between $400 and $600, I'd say.
That's what last I looked.
Yeah. So it hasn't gone down in price. And this is the cool magazine we got with it.
Bro.
What's the good stuff that came out this week? Last issue of Kelly Thompson's Black Widow run.
Black Widow, and that's the Adam Hughes cover. I like that. I like that one.
He did the whole run. All the A covers are Hughes.
I got Firepower. I'm still on it. Honestly.
I'm still on it too. I haven't been keeping up, but I'm still pulling it.
Chris Samney, I just like his artwork.
Yeah, me too.
And they're adding new people. Basically, the main character at the end of this one is like, this is going to require more help. And this guy here is a character in here who doesn't. He's not. He's in this story, but he's in a separate like. I don't know what the word I'm looking for. So there's two separate stories happening, and he's got his own story happening, and then you have the main storyline with all the characters happening, and then they're like, "Oh, we're gonna need more help," and then they cut back to this guy's story. So they introduce him without actually. He's not fully integrated yet. Like they introduce him, and he doesn't even know what's happening with the main characters, and then they're like, "By the way, we need more help," and then they cut back to his story, and they're like, "Oh, well, I guess he's gonna join the fight somehow." And when they cut back to his story, there's also a dragon like destroying his town. So you're like, all right.
Yeah, okay. Some stuff going on.
Yeah. I decided to give the new
That was my next one too.
Yeah, there we go.
Did you actually read it?
I did read it.
I was really disappointed in it. I love this. I love the Marauders crew. I love Kate. Sorry. Yeah. I was really disappointed in Orlando. Like the writing was really disjointed.
Yeah, the writing was not my favorite.
And the panels weren't flowing.
The art was very anime. Like I felt like
I got used to that like after a couple of pages, but god damn, I could not get past the writing. That was that made me sad.
Yeah, he I don't want to say they dropped the ball, but it definitely was a downgrade. I don't know. I might give issue 2 a shot just because of the way the first issue ended. They're in space, so that was the device for use.
Yeah, now there's space pirates.
Yeah, instead of
I feel like it's gonna let down though, because it's like wasn't that you guys said those were like the two best runs, Hellions and that, right?
Yeah, Hellions and Marauders were the two best.
If it's like a critically acclaimed run, it's like always gonna disappoint based off expectations.
Yeah, well, yeah, because they basically switched the writer, right? So if it's like a critically acclaimed TV show or movie, and they switch the showrunner, director, same kind of deal. They switched, and it didn't live up to expectations. So I gave it a shot. We'll see.
That's the Peach Momoko cover. It's pretty dope.
With the side, yeah. So I like.
I totally forgot what I bought.
Yeah, I got a couple more books. What do we want to do now? We want to move to DC, talk about some Batman.
I was going to talk about X-Men Red.
Talk about X-Men Red. I did not pick up X-Men Red.
Oh no? I mean I was just I grabbed all the ones anyway, and I was actually really surprised. Actually, I guess I probably shouldn't have been surprised. It's Al Ewing, so like I shouldn't be surprised that it was good. I love me some Bobby DaCosta, so I like anything that gets him into the mix. I think Ewing gets him, which is cool. And it's pretty dope because no spoilers, but Storm takes the lead here, and she's pretty fucking badass. So I'm excited to see where this one goes.
I did hear she has a new costume in this one.
Oh yeah, she has. Yeah, the splash for the final page is fantastic.
Is she Mohawk Storm?
I'm not going to spoil anything. Pick it up.
Pick it up, read it. Yeah, I might pick it up eventually. I didn't pick it up this week just because. Why didn't I pick it up this week? I don't know. It was a light week, and I was like trying to be cost effective because I believe April is financial literacy month or something. So I was like, you know what?
This is refund season. Dude, I love Q1. Q1 is where like I just dropped like $20 on keto beef jerky.
Oh man. Keto beef jerky.
Yeah, sugar free, bro.
All right.
That's all keto is. Anyone who says it is a dummy.
I don't know. I just intermittently fast. Anyway, we're gonna go to Batman.
I just eat.
This is Shadow War Part 2. I don't know if anybody knew, but Shadow War Part 1 came out last week.
That shit was awesome.
So
I texted everybody and everybody ignored me like twice.
I didn't even. You sent the message?
Yeah, it was awesome. And there was a double cross, action packed, emotions, father and son.
Yeah.
That's really all I have for this call. Like that was it.
Yeah.
I'm like
Nick is tapped. That is his contribution.
Basically, all I want to say is Deadpool. Everybody wants, for some reason, everybody wants to kill Deathstroke. Everybody. Like,
he's like, What?
Yeah, he doesn't even know it. Like, so basically, not to spoil too much, but there's been an assassination, and Deathstroke's like, I didn't do it, but the guy who did it looks like Deathstroke, and he's like, what? What is going on? And basically everybody, like Raish's crew, the Bat family,
The new team, the new bad team.
yeah, Rose, Deathstroke's daughter, Robin, who's part of the Bat team, but he does Damien. He does his own thing anyway these days. There's bad guys we've never seen before who are like, Deathstroke has to die. Like everybody's coming after him, and he's like, "What did I do?"
Whoa, thunder! How about when Batman owned Damien and was straight up like, Alfred be alive if I came through? Spoiler alert.
Yeah. So anyway, I was so, I don't know. I hit up 2 LCSs and somehow I ended up buying it twice. This is what happens when you want to make sure you get your Batman these days. I don't know. What else you got? You got anything else, Eric?
Oh yeah, I got tons of stuff. You can't say no to Jeff Lemire.
Oh yeah,
my Little Monsters #2
I
there.
think I got that.
Yep.
I got that too. I had to go with the A cover because I sold the other covers, but
Wait, what number is that?
this is 2.
It's 2.
I didn't get it.
I know you probably got #1,
Yeah.
but not #2. It's a good story, man. I mean,
It fell through the cracks. It is what it is.
it's I'd say it's a good story, but it's literally on issue 2, so it can quickly make a Yui.
Right.
But,
I also one of my favorites, Magic Order.
So I'm a little bit behind on Magic Order. I think I've only read up to issue 2. They're on issue 4 now.
No, this is issue 6.
Oh,
this is the last issue of the second arc.
Well, I am really way behind.
Yeah, so shit has gone down.
Is it as good as the first one?
I don't think it's quite as good as the first run, but I think this probably sets us up for some more really cool stuff in the future. Like I think 1 is like really well as like sort of a self-enclosed story, and you could just like leave that alone, and that's a dope story. This I feel like opens the world up in a really interesting way, and yeah, there's I mean I haven't gotten to check out how everything shakes out in this issue, but hopefully it leads us into some bigger stuff for arc 3.
Question: is it as good as King of Spies?
There's kind of separate worlds, right?
Yeah, it's little apples and oranges.
What's better to read? Because King of Spies was the bomb.
If I had to, King
of Spies is like a good bathroom read. Like I feel like it's like quick hit. It's so much fun, and it's like in and out, and you're done.
Made sure I ate tacos every night before I read them.
Right. It depends who I'm dealing with, right? What I'm going to recommend, but I would definitely recommend King of Spies to somebody who's looking for a quicker read or something like that.
Basically, me and Eric are the polar opposite of comic book reader.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. Like Eric likes some of my stuff. I like some of Eric's stuff.
There's room for everybody here, man.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Cole? I had my first like sip of alcohol probably 3 days ago since Vegas. But yes, the liver actually has it evicted me as a tenant basically, and it walked away. So
your liver's been sleeping on the couch.
Yeah. So Vegas is the only place I know where I could drink 10 gin and tonics and then go to the gym the next morning. I don't know any other place where I've done that ever in my life.
I'd be on life. You'd be on life support in New York if you did that.
Yeah. Like I was literally on the treadmill and I was like, I smell gin. Does anybody else smell gin? Anybody else smell berries? I don't know.
I'm sweating juniper.
Yeah, but yeah, this is what we do on Cocktails and Comics. We drink beer, or we empty the beer can and fill it with water. No. And we talk about comics. And my next comic is Batman Beyond.
I got that one.
Oh, you got the Spider-Punk.
Yeah.
Where's the spider punk?
Was there a B cover or was it just the A?
On this one?
Yeah.
Was there a B cover? There was a
I think
1 in
there was a B.
25 and a 1 in 100.
No, I didn't get that one.
I'm not sure if there was a B
I'm
cover.
excited for that. If like Bruce Wayne's dead. What?
Yeah.
If you lick your body?
If you lick your body, you're getting a buzz again. Yeah, because
I couldn't read the rest of it.
yeah, because Vegas, you drink so much, lick yourself after, next day.
Vegas.
Yeah.
Cole says that Beyond had a B. Agree with me.
It was rainbowy. I did have it. Okay, so yes. Yeah, it did have a B cover, didn't it?
Yes.
And there was a I think the 1 in 25 was the only one with the villain in it, like on a TV screen. But yes, there was a B.
I'm looking forward to that. I bought that.
Yeah, they so last week we had the White Knight Beyond, and then now we have the Batman Beyond, whatever this is, 0 Year or Neo Year or whatever.
Yeah.
So DC's really getting into their Batman Beyond stuff. Eric, I had the Spider-Punk book, but I don't know where it went, and I also didn't read it because apparently I've lost it. But tell us about Spider-Punk.
I actually haven't read it yet, but it looks
I
like
bought that.
It looks like it's made out of toilet paper. Like,
dude, I think I got that cover.
The quality of these Spider-Punk books is just utter garbage.
There was another one with the mohawk.
So here's the thing. That's not the first Marvel book. There was another Marvel book I read this week that the pages felt very flimsy, and
it looks like everything kind of like got sat out in the rain. Like I picked up the best one that I could, and I'm still like, oh god, this is all wavy as fuck. And I wasn't even gonna pick this up, but this particular cover was pretty dope. So figured, what the hell? Why not?
Yeah, Marvel has always had shitty paper quality. But it's getting shittier. Like I'm scared to like manhandle the page to like turn it too fast because I feel like it's just going to.
Yeah, it's like you have to read them digital now if you want your book in any sort of good shape.
Right, we're getting to a point where it's pretty ridiculous. Chop, my boy. What's
Chop's
up?
back. Nice,
Daniel. Good evening, comic book fam. And how Marvel is sick was the same way. Yeah, there's some books that I just didn't even want to touch.
What are you guys talking about? Like the paper,
like the actual quality of the paper.
Yeah, it's so disgusting.
DC went to it can't be as worse. I haven't really been reading Marvel, but it can't be as worse as like the 90s when that shit was like sandpaper. I hate that. It's like scratchy. It's like nails on a chalkboard. I hate that.
Really? Oh man, I have very nostalgic feelings about that paper. That's like the paper of my childhood.
If it wouldn't like hurt me if my nail went on it, like I hate that.
What's wrong, Will?
Yeah. All right. I was trying to share something, and here we go. All right. Boom. So.
Oh yeah, there you go.
There it is. That's the B cover, by the way. Thank you, Cole. Cole shared that with us. So that is the B cover. Very rainbowy. Very trippy, like my trip to Vegas. Where that was every night that I walked out onto the strip, because by then I had already drank 20 gin and tonics. And the funny thing was, for those of you who don't know, I actually bumped into Cole in Vegas because we were both there at the same time.
Oh, that's cool.
Literally turned around and was like, I know that guy.
How much was the AT-AT, Cole? Did you buy it?
He didn't go to, well, I don't know if he went to Torpedo Comics or not, but he was there for a bachelor party. And I was there simply for a card show and some fun.
Card show, so you could write that off now.
I can't. It was work.
I mean, I'm a little insulted if you're not talking about writing off expenses to yours truly.
And yes, as we were saying before, for anybody who's missed it, the quality is horrible in these books. And as I catch up, yes, that, by the way, for those of you who don't know, Chop is my CBB, comic book bestie.
Wait a second.
And Cole did not go to Torpedo. You guys are just like real life friends, all right?
Yo, did any of you guys get the Thor second print that's coming out next week? There was like a second print of some
No,
shit.
I didn't grab that one. I've grabbed a couple of the other seconds that have been coming out, but I didn't do that.
Yeah, I didn't grab that one. But speaking of reprints.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I skipped that one.
I didn't get the they reprinted 2 this week. Maybe Cole knows what the other one was. But it was Amazing Spider-Man 238. And then what was the other reprint this week?
From Marvel?
Yeah, they had 2. They only do 1 of these replicas, but they did 2 this week. I forget what the other one was. The other one wasn't too bad, but I was like, been there, done that, and I left it. I forget. I mean, I can easily figure it out.
Yeah, I kind of just don't see, like, people can collect whatever they want. I just don't find any fun in picking those up.
The only reason I do it is if one, I used to not do it at all, ever. The only reason I do it now is one, I feel the book is unattainable, possibly. Not that ASM 238 is unattainable, but after going to Vegas, it's going to take a while before I get a copy of it. The other reason I would do it is if I already own the comic, but I want to display it, but I don't want people to touch the original. And that's why I will get the replica. But what was the other one? I don't even see it on the web. Oh, okay. It was Spectacular Spider-Man #1. And I think that's why, because, Spectacular Spider-Man is kind of like the bastard child of ASM.
I was literally going to say the bastard child of the run.
Like, nobody, like, if it's not ASM, people are like, yeah, never mind. So,
yeah. Like the Avenging Spider-Man, I remember that one.
But, yeah. Is it this one? Let's go with this one.
Cole says that some true believers hold value, which is definitely true.
That is true.
And I have a handful of them. Like I feel like I've wound up with them in my collection, kind of without my meaning to collect them. But yeah,
I am totally on the wrong screen, by the way. Here we go. But I will share the just in case people don't know that cover. I'm going to share it right now. Here it is. Boom. I totally went to the wrong thing. But yeah, so it's that's the Spectacular Spider-Man #1. I actually own that. It's
first appearance of the tarantula.
Yeah. It's probably a $30 to $50 book.
Yeah.
Depending on where you go. It just wasn't. I was like, yeah, I'll skip on this one. So this one's gonna be a couple $100, right? And if you get a CGC, $1,000 or something, that one I can go out. If I have $100 in my pocket, I can go grab it. Even less. If you have $30 in your pocket, you could probably grab it. I hold all true believers to value. So that one just didn't float my boat. But you know what? I think it's that thing, right? It's not ASM, and we're all snobs in that way. Nick is real comfy right now.
I don't care. Leave me alone.
So that was that. Oh, did you guys read Devil's Reign 606?
I've not read the newest one. No.
Is it good? Did I miss out?
I think it's phenomenal, honestly. There's a death in there. There's the Purple Man. If you don't know about the Purple Man, you better recognize. But Chip Zdarsky, I think, does a really good job. And also, Eric met him. And I don't know if you were there, Nick, but Devin, who we met at Comic-Con, who was a student of mine, is the editor on that. He does a lot.
Oh yeah, I met that guy.
Yeah, he does a lot of stuff, and he does
the Marvel panel or something, and you said hi to him.
Yeah, we hung out with him for 5-10 minutes, whatever it was. But yeah, he does a lot of Chip and a lot of Donnie Cates stuff. So yeah, I always enjoy I think he does a really good job as an editor.
I like that guy's writing on the Batman the Knight series.
Yeah. They actually, I just saw that they were going to do. I think it's FOC. They're doing a hardcover of that series already. But I was like, I felt like that was 11 or 12 issue series, and I think they were only up to 4 or 5.
I think it's 10, and they're on 4's coming out.
So are they going to do a hardcover for the first 5 and then another hardcover for the last 5? I don't know, but I saw that on like FOC, so I was very confused by that. And speaking of Knights and stuff, Nottingham, this is number 6. This was a 5-issue series, and so I walk into the store and I see issue 6, and I was like, huh? And then if you go online, it says issue 6 of 5. So something is amiss.
Needed that extra one.
Yeah, they basically were like, hey, but yeah.
I missed the boat on that one, and like I wound up getting like a number 1, like 3rd or 4th print, and then was just sort of like, I'm over the rush now. Like, just never bothered to go back and.
I don't know.
The rest of it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it was worth the overpaying.
Because people went nuts for that. Like it was like sold out in seconds, and then was like bonkers on the secondary market.
Yeah, I mean it's Mad Cave Studios, so I guess they don't print a lot to begin with. But
yeah, it's low print run, but still.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna go anywhere or not. But it's actually a really good story. It doesn't make the Sheriff of Nottingham look as bad as he normally does. There's some real like deep state stuff going on. I don't know how to truly give it away without giving it away, but it doesn't make Robin Hood look that bad either. But it's interesting. It is a very interesting take. It's not like what was it, Neverland or whatever, where it made like the Bad Boys, the Lost Boys, Bad Boys. No. Whoever the boys are from Neverland,
Lost Boys,
the Lost Boys, and Robin, where it made them look.
Wait! Are you talking about Alice in Wonderland or the Jason Patric Kiefer Sutherland movie?
No, neither. We're just talking about Peter Pan. But
Lost Boys.
Yeah, it's the Lost Boys. It made those, Neverland made those guys look like, and by all accounts, they were the villains of that story. This one. With Nottingham, the Sheriff of Nottingham is not clearly the bad guy. So it's an interesting take on the story. It's good. It's a good read. Whereas if you read Neverland, which also was one of those fairy tale things that popped, that was clearly like flipping it on its head and having those Peter Pan and those guys being the absolute villain. This week we had Alice Ever After, which is a new take of Alice in Wonderland by Image, and
Boom.
Yeah, was it Boom? Eric's got it.
It's Boom.
It's Boom. Okay, by Boom, and so here's the thing: I didn't pick it up this week, only because. So here's the deal: I went to one LCS and. They're a bigger LCS, so I was like, I went there and they were like, oh, we sold out early this morning. So I was like, all right, and they were like, we can order for you. So I was like, all right, order me the Jenny Frizen cover B, which I think that's the one you have, right?
Yeah. It's funny. I wasn't going to get this book at all, but then I saw that there's the Frizen B cover, so I ordered that. And then the more I was looking at it, I was like, I actually like the A cover. I'm gonna grab one, and then it's like sold out everywhere. It's like, son of a bitch.
Yeah, I can get you the A cover if you want the A cover. But
LCS is local comic shop.
Yes,
for everyone else.
So anyway, then I go to my regular comic shop, which is smaller, and I didn't expect them to have it, and they went berserk on it. Like they must have ordered like 50 copies of everything, and I was like, damn it, I wish I knew, because I have a better discount at that shop too. So. Because I don't want to own multiple copies of it, I'm now going to wait till next week to get my Jenny Frizen.
I love the deal.
I love my deals. I do.
I know. It's just fun.
I almost got the, which I could still get, the J. Scott Campbell cover is out. And then there's there's a Frizen 1 in 25, I believe. So I almost got that one, and then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna hold out. I don't need multiple copies of this, even if it pops, whatever.
Speaking of Jenny Shi, next week, right? There's the new Sandman book that's coming out with the Corinthian, and she has like I don't know if it's I think it's a 1 in 100 that is amazing. It's death with her. Oh my god, it's so good. It's like the only time I've actually looked at a book with like a $120 tag on it that's brand new. That was like. I'm not going to.
I met her at C2E2, and everybody says that she gave me the cold shoulder. And I was just so
You gave Al Ewing the cold shoulder. It's
I did not give Al Ewing. I said go and
straight up big timed Al Ewing, bro. He came up and said hi to you, like out of all the people. And you were like,
well,
to
be fair, Al Ewing definitely thought that company was somebody else.
Well, we were there. Eric, did that not happen?
It did, but I really think that Al thought that he was somebody else.
I mean, I do look like Craig Park, right? No, but anyway, no,
totally.
But you know what? We talked for like 30 seconds, and I was like, "Go enjoy your Comic-Con, man. Stop talking to me." Like,
and this was like in the middle of his incredible, or what was it? The what Hulk?
Where he's doing? Yeah, he was doing the Immortal
Indestructible Hulk.
Immortal
Hulk. There you go.
I mean,
I think he had like just signed my Immortal one.
Yeah,
got up from his booth and like came over to cup. He was like
one of the hottest people there. Will's like, if you want to know the underground world of Comic-Con, follow. Like he's the Zoolander of Comic-Con. I swear to God.
By the way, New York Comic-Con today just released their sent the email out talking about how to get tickets.
Yeah.
So,
make sure you re-up your fan status, whatever it is, if you want to get tickets.
Well, yeah, there's two ways to get it.
Fan verification.
4-day tickets are back, so you can get the 4-day. They're gonna have VIP tickets, $500 for the VIP. But here's the thing: if you spend $100 on whatever the fandom thing is, where you get to buy your tickets like a day early and something. The fandom stuff for $100 pretty much comes with the same things that the VIP tickets come with for $500.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The only difference, well, there's a couple of differences. The biggest difference being that you get a swag bag with the VIP.
Sure.
So who knows what's in the swag bag? Most likely you'll get some exclusive comic or something, which you can easily flip for $400 to $500 and probably pay for your whole New York Comic-Con if you're willing to do that and part with it. And I know as a collector, it's very hard for me to part with something. Yes, Nicholas.
If we go online this time, are you gonna like not make me miss out on Saturday's ticket like last year when I call you to like literally like forgot about me?
So here's what happened. We both went on at the same time. I got on before him. I ordered my tickets, and I'm like, yo, bro, did you get on? He's like, no. And I was like, oh, sorry. I already ordered my tickets. But we were literally on seconds apart. So I thought.
Bro, it was milliseconds. It was like that.
I thought that he'd be like right behind me. I was also on 3 different devices. I think he was only on one. So one of my 3.
I'm a normal person.
One of my 3 decided to, connect. But in the future,
go?
Yeah, he left his phone there,
taking a leak.
Yeah, he just walked away.
I'm here.
I mean, I could do that. Now he's gone. All right, we'll bring him back.
Jesus Christ, I'm getting a beer. Oh, I gotta adjust this. All right.
So, yeah, but yeah, this year we'll go on. That was my thing, right? So I'm gonna also try to get my Pro Pass. So, which last year was the first time in like 10 years I didn't get a Pro Pass to New York Comic Con. I'm not bitter at all.
Where's our couple shirts?
What's up?
We're trying to rep the show for you. I just want a Cup of Comics t-shirt.
Oh, the t-shirts. The t-shirts. Actually, I got a proof. So here's the thing. I got the t-shirt that I normally wear, right? Well, I got the one that I got a long time ago that my mom made, that it was all signed, that you guys saw.
It was signed by your mom.
No, it's not signed by my mom. It was signed by Kevin Smith and the Comic Book Men. Right? No, but she originally got me the shirt. Then I got a better
hold
version.
on. I can just see Will's mom with a Sharpie with like the athlete signature.
Right. Love you, baby. Pesos.
Whoa, let's not get racist here. All right, come on. You're better. You're better than that. I'm not, but you are.
All right, hold on. Let me see if I can find the shirt. I might have the shirt over here. Hold on.
She totally would sign it.
She would. Ma, supposed to be using this shirt for work.
He wouldn't be embarrassed about that.
No. All right, so here's the shirts. All right. And any of the 1 or 2 people watching right now, if you want a shirt, also hit me up. I'll do it. All right. So I'm gonna make
merch.
I'm make it big. All right, here we go. Boom. Oh, never mind. Here we go. Boom. So this was the original shirt. All right. And it's signed by Kevin Smith and the rest of the comic book guys. Oh, and Jason Mewes is on here. I think he wrote Snooches or whatever over here. And you got Kevin Smith and you got Walt Flanagan and one of the other comic book guys. And I got to find Eric and I have to go look for Ming at the backstage at Comic-Con next year. And I got to get him to sign it. So that was good, cool and everything, but it's really big. Whatever you wash it, it's going to get whatever. So I got this guy. And I think this is a much better shirt. Honestly, I'd like to put the patch on the side or whatever, but here it is.
That would be dope, actually. That's a good gym shirt, though.
Yeah, I want to put the logo, though, like on the arm. So this is the second shirt. So I got that shirt. Perfectly cool. Thank you, Daniel. I think the shirt's wicked, too. I love it. It's great. It's great for advertising. But I want to create a comfy shirt for anybody who wants to order the shirt. I want a nice, soft, comfy shirt. You want to sleep in it, go to the gym, walk around a con. I don't want you having a big billboard on your chest. So I got this second shirt made up. So that was cool. And then a family friend is starting a t-shirt business, and I was like, you know what? All right, I'll try a third shirt. And I got the proof of the third shirt. Very similar to this, a little bigger. And there was just issues with the logo.
Number 2 is the best one.
So there were issues with the logo. So I said, I'm sending it back. I've sent a new copy of the image, whatever. They're going to try again. I'm going to give them a shot. Honestly, I'm going to order like 4 or 5 t-shirts from them. And then I'm going to go back to the original company. And I'm going to get these.
Extra large.
But I'm in a process right now of trying to appease a family friends and get some shirts through them. So I'm working through a process, and once they get it right, I'll have some shirts.
That doesn't count as my wedding gift.
What if I get you a box?
It does if it comes at your wedding.
Well, yeah. What if at the wedding everybody gets a shirt?
I think Lex would kill you.
What if comes to your wedding? Cup comes to your wedding wearing nothing but a tuxedo jacket and a cup of comic shirt.
Again, I'm totally cool with it. Actually, I don't think Lex would care that much.
Yeah. So, which one? The first or the second one? Because we got this guy, or I
feel like if you wanted to like straight up advertise number 1,
right?
But like if you're gonna go small, like go with number 2. Like number 3, like why would you go medium? Like either go big or go small with the logo.
Yeah. I want to, and like I said, I would even prefer it if it was on like the arm or something. But
I don't need a life size mug of you on my chest.
You don't have that tattoo?
That's on my ass.
Maybe I'll probably like give you guys both shirts. But if we go to con, we're wearing the big life size one.
Yeah.
Roll through main floor, like what's up? And everybody literally has to walk like that. Let's go. But yeah, so we're working on the t-shirts. Like, and it's not about like selling merch or anything. I just want some t-shirts. If people want to rep, they can rep. But I know Nick is dying for a shirt. So are your brothers, actually. They all want some shirts.
Dude,
Yeah,
that was Comic-Con turned into a bender.
it really did.
It was like we're drinking light beers, it's emotional. We're back to Comic-Con. Oh, my little brother's on vacation and he's just buying Red Bull vodka for everybody. I don't think I had a sip of water at Comic-Con. Like not a single sip of like H2O.
That's why I bring my own.
You did not bring that to Comic-Con. You were with us drinking.
I had a water bottle at Comic-Con.
Eric, are you going to see Batman like Jesus Christ? Or are you just waiting for HBO Max at this point on the 19th?
No, I my last couple of weeks got away with me with a gig that came up, but yeah, I'm hoping I'm gonna be able to squeak out next week.
Dude, we saw it. Me and Lex were by ourselves at the movie theater. It was awesome.
That's great.
So I mean, without giving it away, I thought it was a pretty good film. I mean, it's emo Batman, right? But
I mean, it was like 7. It would literally be like if Brad Pitt wore a Batman suit, and in a great way. In a great way.
I honestly, I wasn't in love with the depiction of the Riddler, but otherwise, I thought it was a pretty good film.
Yeah, like it was very like atmospheric. It was like I feel like it does what the Nolan. Are we like no spoilers? Like, are we gonna do this even with Eric here?
I mean, we don't want to give away too much. I'm sure he knows the story of the Batman.
But it was like in terms of just the character, like Christian Bale plays like a young Batman in The Dark Knight, right? Right, like he's a young Batman still. He's only been doing it.
Yeah, he's like Batman year one.
Well, think of the precision to shoot gelatin bomb darts on a building from another building, time it for 2.5 minutes, jump off the building into the place, get the guy, by the way, the most badass accountant ever, allows the man in Dark Knight. He's good with calculations. I like that. Get him to the correct window, hold everybody off in 2.5 minutes, and get out with a plane that literally picks him up in a second. Think of the precision, anyway, back to my point, like Robert Pattinson's Batman isn't precise like that. He plays like a young Batman, but not like a detective. Seriously, think of the precision.
He is a detective, but he's not a like Navy SEAL, I guess.
He didn't even understand Spanish. Are you kidding me?
But
he didn't understand Spanish, Will. Like the whole point of that scene is that he isn't a precise detective.
But he knew, like when he walked into the crime scene, like he knew certain things that the crime scene investigators didn't pick up on.
Well, he's a detective. I'm not saying he's a terrible detective, but he's not like they did a better job of him not fully formed as bad.
He's intuitive, maybe, but not necessarily intelligent.
Right.
Like he thinks with his fists still.
Yes. Another thing. Have you watched Titans on HBO Max?
I heard Jorah Mormont was Batman and I couldn't get into it.
There is a character who has a pretty major role in the Titans HBO Max show that plays a small role in the Batman film. And I'm wondering if they tied it in. And if so, then the Batman film happens before the second season of Titans, or the third season, actually, of Titans.
And how is he so old in Titans?
These are things we have to work on. But there is clearly a character. There is a character in Titans who's also in the Batman film. Very minor role in the Batman film, by the way.
Is it the same actual character, or is it just the same actor?
Same actor. I wouldn't say it's the same character. It's a major character. Okay, so it is. It's one of the Robins in the Titans show, and in the film, he's part of one of the gangs. So it's the same actor. Who knows if it's the same? It's Tim Drake. Not Tim Drake. Sorry, it's
Jason Todd.
Is it Jason Todd? Yeah, no, it's not even Jason Todd, and it's not Dick Grayson. It's
Damian Wayne.
Damien?
It's not Damien. No, sorry, it is
Tim
Tim Drake.
Kelly?
Sorry, it was Tim Drake. It was my first.
You
It was my
ran
first.
out of Roberts.
It was my first intuitive guess. It was Tim Drake. Yeah, it's Tim Drake. He's Tim Drake. The actor plays Tim Drake on the HBO show, but in the Batman movie, he's just a member of a gang. And I was like, I wonder if he's like scared, like he's a good guy, like he doesn't want to do the bad things that the gang's doing. And I wondered if like it was kind of like he was scared straight by Batman and was like,
the
I'm
kid,
gonna be a Robin.
the kid that they're trying to like initiate into the gang.
Yeah, he is Tim Drake in the Titan show. So I just, but the one thing that blows the whole theory apart, as you just brought up, was the age of Batman, because
Jorah Mormont's 73.
yeah,
I can't take that seriously. How is Jorah Mormont Batman?
he's a good.
Bro, I can't respect him with the whole Targaryen friend zone thing. I can't look at him in real life.
Right. I don't know. What are you gonna do? Anyway, good movie, good Batman origin story, if you will.
Can we like do a more in-depth review after Eric sees it?
We can.
Yeah. Yep.
Also, Eric has more comic books I think to show off. This is the last book I picked up this week, which is last week's book, but I found it on a shelf, and it's still going for.
I liked it.
It's still going for more than $10 on the internet. You know why? Because there's a new Robin who also appears in this book. So not only was it shorted at some stores, which eventually all the stores got it, but
There's a new Robin?
there is a first appearance of a new Robin in that.
Do I have that terrible reading comprehension skills?
It's literally like the second to last page, I think, where they show the new Robin.
It's going to be more of a Bruce Wayne book than I thought.
I think it is so Bruce Wayne, like and it says this in the book, and not to give too much away, but I think if you read Batman books, you know this. Batman treats the Robins less as a dad, because a dad wouldn't let their kids wear yellow and green clothing that exposes them to villains while doing handstands on a motorcycle and kicking people in the face. Right? A dad be like,
I might.
all right. But yeah, most dads would actually probably protect their children. And I think Batman treats the Robins more as like brothers, and treats, Batgirls as more like, sisters. And so I think this is a book about him. Nobody really likes Bruce in this book, right? Like all the Robins are like, we're mad at you. You didn't care about us. And all the Barbara Gordons are like, yeah, you never treated us fairly. And not that I'm
Dick Grayson is the biggest bitch.
Well, Dick. So I think this book is going to be all about Batman's, just making up, saying I'm sorry, and this is like Batman. This book will be about Batman making amends,
making penance. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with that, but like in Batman Beyond, he's like Alfred, right? Like he's Alfred.
Well,
Yeah.
he's also behind bars.
Like he's in the cave. He's like the tech support. He's like gonna be in a bat suit in this comic. Like he's gonna square up with Terry.
Right.
Well, yeah, we only see Terry for like 3 or 4 pages in this book.
I think this is like you guys a Bruce centric, not at like Terry's gonna be in it and he might take it over at the end, or there'll be some like this will be a good, like with Dark Knight Returns, like this will be a good life, good enough or whatever. But like I can't wait to literally, because honestly, Dick Grayson's been such a little bitch in both of these books. Like, oh my God, he took you in when your parents died, bro. He wasn't nice to me. I was the second Robin in the alternate universe.
Well, I mean, even what is it? Jason Todd is pretty mad at him too, right? Like
he let that go. He was like, you know what? Word is bond.
Well, here's the interesting thing too: is the order of which the Robins appeared, right? Because Dick Grayson is not the first Robin in this universe; right. He's the second.
It's really like Frank Miller's universe. It's like he's dark, he's a dick, right? Like in the Frank Miller universe, like Dick Grayson's like a coward, and Jason Todd was the good soldier.
But even more than that, chronologically, they just threw the Robins. Sugar Murphy just kind of uses the Robins to his own devices, right? So he's kind of throwing them in an order that I guess makes sense to him, right? Like if you have the one that's been almost beat to death before the one who's like the golden child, it kind of makes the feelings of it all, work out. Like Jason Todd's got like a gripe now, and like Dick Grayson's like,
mistakes were made.
Right. So he's like, I got beat and you didn't even come look for me.
It was like when he first made this universe, it was the biggest surprise. Like no one cared about it. Like there were no variants with this, really. Everyone was so pumped for metal, and it freaking blew metal out of the water.
Well, what I will say about Sean Murphy is he's created a really good universe, and I think what he's done is he's created a fan verse, right? I think this is fan service. This is what people reading it sometimes are like, this is what I see Bruce Wayne as. He is a dick. He is a hard ass. He doesn't really care about these guys. Who would send their partner out where I'm going to hide in the shadows and all dark, and I'm going to send my partner out in bright yellow and green, and hey, look at me. Don't shoot at me. And I think that's what Sean Murphy's done with this book is he's turned Batman into not the alpha or the primo or the ultimate hero that you want. It's a hero that you got who might just be a dick.
He's like damaged, like with just lethal skills. But it's also like it's a story. It's like focused, like in metal. Like there was no reason to put the Sandman guy in that. Like what was the purpose? Like he bit off more than he could chew, in my opinion, with that.
Yeah. Well, and I feel like the second metal series we got, that really wasn't a Batman story per se. That was more of a Wonder Woman story.
Yeah.
But
couched within a Sergeant Rock story.
Right. Yeah.
But the guitar cover was cool with Batman. I almost bought that Funko Pop.
Yeah. But yeah, so this was, I think the thing about Batman that's the White Knight and the Dark Knight and all this other stuff, but the stuff that really resonates, I think, with Sean Murphy is that he's doing fan service. He's writing it, I think, as a fan and not as a ultimate writer. Like I don't see him as an A-list writer like I would see Snyder, but I do see him as somebody who understands the character and the concerns that us as fans have about Batman and the possible bad things about Batman that are out there. And I think he's touching upon that. And I think that strikes a nerve with people.
Yeah. I think he gets these characters in a way that's really interesting. Like, I think that he's written probably the best Harley that we've had in at least this decade, if not longer. Like he gets these characters. And yeah, the fan service sort of element, I think is kind of true. Like this is his chance to play in his Elseworld where he can just do all the things that he always wished would have happened with these characters. And I think he's hitting more than he misses with them. So
yeah. And I mean, he actually made the Signal like a viable character. Like
right, yeah.
Not that he's the Signal anymore, but yeah, he's right. Duke, like he's turned Duke into a character that you're like, hey, Duke's pretty cool.
Yeah, I never gave a shit about Duke.
Bruce and Harley finally gonna hook up? Like Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ, guys! Because now she's mad at him because he left and went to jail and abandoned him, and he didn't have to abandon him. Because straight up, that was. Can I spoil something? He was like, I gave away all my money, went to jail just for this shit to suck. Like he was like, I'm out of here. You can't hold me.
Yeah. But I feel like that's the thing, right? Like that's this Batman is the closer he gets to people, the more he pulls away. So he got really close to Harley and the kids, and he's like,
I don't know if they have conjugal visits in Neo Gotham. Dude, I swear to God, they better hook up. By the way, Will, I did call that, didn't I?
That they were going to
called that one kid was going to be Jackson, one kid was going to be the Jokers.
Oh,
and called that.
Right.
Yeah. We'll see.
But
Yeah, I mean, we'll see how it pans out. But
I'm
yeah,
gonna call it the good kid's the Joker. Like the goth chick is gonna be Jack's kid.
it looked like she wants to be.
No, she wants to be Joker. Like she's like dealing with the whole thing. But I
Well-
think the kid who's like the blonde hair, blue eyes. I think that's Joker's son. I'm gonna call it.
Yeah. Well, the girl's dealing with a lot of issues. Like she's being bullied and whatever, and the other kid is like, I got no problem. And
That's
so
the Joker. That's
Yeah.
the Joker's kid.
So yeah, I could.
Yeah, probably.
And I guess that's your point, Eric, where it's like fan fiction, where it's like, I guess it's like I know what I'm reading, but I like what I'm reading, and if it's executed well, I'll enjoy it.
Yeah.
You guys read what was it? The Power Out? What was it, One Dark Night?
One Dark Night.
Oh, the power outage one. I
That's
have it.
cool. I like
Yeah.
that from Black Label, and the Swamp Thing Black Label was good.
Something one was really good.
The first
yeah.
one,
Covers are
the
pretty-
first one's out.
Pretty awesome
Yeah.
for that one too.
Dude, I love Black Label. I'll take it over the main series.
Oh,
You know which
for
one
sure.
I didn't finish? The Imposter. I got the first two. I didn't get the third one.
I think I just read the first one and I got confused.
I got
yeah,
all of them and just didn't read them.
I think it's a jock series.
Yeah, it's Jock. Yeah.
There was a good Suicide Squad one with I bought it was like a watercolor with
Red or whatever it was. Did it follow the Peacemaker?
yeah, but but it wasn't like fun. He wasn't like funny like John Cena Peacemaker. He was like a dick.
I think that's the original one, right? Because Peacemaker was all about peace at whatever cost.
Kind of like him in the Suicide Squad, which like to me was like a great movie. I love that movie.
Right. Yeah, the John Cena Suicide Squad Peacemaker is a lot different than the Suicide Squad, the Peacemaker TV show on HBO Max, right?
Yeah.
It totally changes the character, kind of flips it on its head. It humanizes him. You actually feel something for the John Cena one, which they kind of had to do if you're gonna have a TV show.
Yeah, you can't headline a TV show with a complete fucking sociopath like that.
Right.
That was like the worst team ever.
The TV show or the movie?
The TV show, they were like the worst team ever.
Hardcore though. Anyway,
Who?
I said hardcore.
Who's that?
Hardcore. The girl on the show, the one who's not Amanda Waller's daughter, not Adebayo, but the other girl.
The blonde?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't know her name. I'm sorry.
it's like 10 episodes. Well, 8, but he was so busy focusing, like.
Don't do that. No. I just forgot the name. I knew Adebayo's name. And by the way, I gotta
You know
say,
Diebeard's
the
name?
butterfly dude went out like a fucking man. That dude.
Yeah. Yeah, he was actually a really enjoyable character, and then but went out on top. All right. I feel like Eric's been waiting to show us something. What do you got?
Are we unboxing a statue? I've heard about this for a month.
Statue. Yeah.
Not unless you're gonna show us your statue out of the box.
Dude, I'm on a different floor. I'm not moving. I might not even make it to bed.
I was gonna say I think he's more couch than Nick at this point.
Yeah.
No, I ditched the rest of my new stuff, but I grabbed an older piece that I picked up.
Nice. Oh, I'll make you big. Hold on.
It's
But not in the.
no.
There we go. Yeah, Kazar.
Yeah.
That's the first appearance?
No, I think it's just first in X-Men.
Or is that first cover?
Maybe. But yeah, it's X-Men 62
Cover
from
on the X-Men?
1969. It's pretty dope.
Because I think the Savage Land actually makes its first appearance in the X-Men comics, so I wouldn't be surprised if Kazar made his first appearance.
X-Men question.
comic.
I think it's not his first appearance, but it might be the first appearance in X-Men. Let me checking my key collector here.
Maybe his first appearance on a cover outside of a Kazar book.
Maybe. But yeah, I was excited. I got that for a very nice price. So I was excited to bring that into my collection.
So I've been such a snob in my collecting, right? And over the last few years, I've realized, like, you know, with these older X-Men books, like anything bronze, silver, it doesn't need to be a 9.8 or a 9.6. Like, I can be happy,
right?
I could be happy with something in a 5, and you should be happy with something in a 5. If you're a true collector and you're not looking truly for the flip, even the flip, whatever. If you get a first appearance of Bizarre in a 5, you're gonna make a couple of hundred, maybe $1,000. Like,
Yeah, but Will, that's because in the 90s, right? Like they started printing these things like crazy.
yeah,
Like there's not a lot of like, I guess what is it, ASM or whatever, wherever Spider-Man came from, right?
yeah.
Where
ASM, an amazing
comic book is, it's like what? That's like what, 60 years old? Like of course paper's gonna degrade after 60 years.
right?
There's only 1,500 of them versus 75,000 of them. Like,
And I think that's No,
so
and
let me move that. I got to do that again. Sorry.
what you're saying is very smart.
Command. Can you guys see?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, I'm coming back down. Coming back down.
I think what you said is very smart, and I think that's the thing for new collectors to realize is, everything right when you become a new collector, you're like looking for the best issue. But as you get older, like the older comics don't need to be perfect.
No, but yeah, I think the no grade is better than, or the low grade is better than no grade is the mantra these days. And X-Men 10 is actually Kazar's first Silver Age appearance, and he's on the cover of that.
Gotcha.
And actually, his first appearance outside of a pulp magazine is actually Marvel Comics #1. So
okay,
Will Mutiny, Jesus Christ,
with the Jim Hammond first appearance and second appearance of Submariner.
Hello, I'm interrupting. No, I'm interrupting Eric's Zoom because we have a phone call. Will won't mute me. I told Will to mute me like 7 times.
And I muted him now. He's gone. But yeah, give us a thumbs up when you're ready to come back. Anyway, no, that's pretty awesome. I picked up some new books this week. So as we all know, George Perez was doing a signing, and then he got very ill. Very sad. But they still offered you could get the books a lot of sound. I was gonna say signed. Yes, you can get the book signed by somebody else. So if you send in like let's say an Infinity Gauntlet book, you get it signed by Eric, help me out here.
Sorry, I was looking something up. What were you saying?
Oh, sorry. If you send in the books, so like if you send in a Teen Titans book, you can get the
you get like you get
signed by Marvel.
Yeah.
And then if it was
you did
Marvel
like Gauntlet, you could get like Shooter or
right. It was Jim Shooter. Was it Jim Shooter? Yeah.
No, Starlin.
Jim Starlin. You can get Jim Starlin. So you can get Jim Starlin to sign your book. And you know what? I have a Marv Wolfenstein book. In retrospect, maybe I should have sent it to get it signed by him, but I didn't. So anyway, I just decided to get the label, which is pretty cool. Anybody watching this, if you have not seen, I dropped a video today with just showing these books off. But I got the all new Teen Titans, and this is the first Vigilante. If you turn the book over, it says it here in the back. I think because they have the picture here. Normally they put here,
usually.
But because you got George Perez, awesome figure of George Perez.
Oh, that's your boy. Heard about him for like a month.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, I still don't have a signature, so I'll have to attain it in a different way.
I could see you like totally repelling from like his hospital, like into the window, like Batman.
But
is that in bad taste?
Before we do that, Eric, I'm just gonna show something off about this book real quick.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I hold this straight. I'm not sure if you can tell. It's a little cockeyed.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's so I think down here they may have caught the corner in.
Oh yeah, that's definitely
in the encapsulation. And yeah, so I need to, and it's just a little bit off center there. As you can see, less space between. I'm gonna send this book back. I just gotta contact them and let them know that hey, you guys fucked up. Now here's the thing: they may not give it the same grade because they fucked my book
because
up.
they fucked up the corner. Yeah,
Right. But
I wouldn't send that back.
well, the other thing is they'll give me money for it. So if they give me the money back for the grading, then I can just turn around and buy the same book and probably at a better grade anyway. So we'll see. But then they did do a good job on this one. This one is perfectly squared up. It's a 9.4. Boom. Still the same thing. And it's pretty cool. And this is the first Nightwing. And it is the first Nightwing.
80s. I love it.
And the first appearance of Jericho, who's the son of Nightwing, not son of Deathstroke, and it's the origin of Deathstroke in this one. So not the first appearance of Deathstroke, but this is actually a pretty cool book to have.
Yeah,
the Terminator.
This one is fine. I don't need to return it. So, but anyway, I'll let Eric do his thing.
Oh yeah. So if you wanted to get a George Perez signature, you might be able to do something like this.
Ooh.
I got me. This is part of the George Perez portfolio. The plates that came with his portfolio back in like 1990, and that's a little George Perez right there on that bad boy.
His signature is so awesome.
Yeah.
And that's Tim Drake, right?
Yes.
Yes. And I think that was the first time that Tim Drake appears as Robin in that issue, that cover. So,
rest in peace, Tim Drake.
But
it's a lonely place for dying.
That's pretty cool.
Well, you know what, Eric? Good job.
And my Perez was was Infinity Gauntlet, which I sent over for the Starlin Sig. So I can hopefully show that off at some point, whenever that happens.
So while we're just drinking and hanging out, I got this random package. I'm just gonna open it because I have no idea. It's been sitting on my floor for so long. I have two packages actually. This one says fragile. That covered my ID. I have no idea what's in these. So, while we're just hanging out and chilling. Oh, so before I open this though, have we watched the Moon Knight?
Sure.
I watched episode 1. I liked it.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot. My wife even liked it.
Cool. So I was like, who is this guy? I was like, where's Mark Spector?
He's inside.
Yeah. And the other thing is they make what's his face? Stephen the actor. I was gonna say Stephen Hawking.
Oscar Isaac.
And no, not Oscar Isaac. The guy who plays the villain.
Ethan Hawke.
Ethan Hawke. I was like Stephen. No, that's not right.
Yeah, and what's with the dude's bare feet?
They make Ethan Hawke though look like maybe he is really that old, but I was like, they aged him really well.
He is actually fairly old.
Really old, right? But I was
dude, what's with dude's bare feet in the first episode? I don't need to see Ethan Hawke's feet
walking on the glass.
Even if he's an acolyte.
Yeah. I think it just shows
I don't care. You could do it. Just don't show me his feet.
So you're not a foot person, huh?
No, what do you think, Will? You knew that for decades, bro.
You're not Quentin Tarantino?
No. Nasty.
Hawk is 51. So actually he's not as old as I thought he was.
He's 51?
Yeah.
I thought he was like 61.
But it shows I think the foot in the glass thing just shows his dedication to the cause. Like he truly believes.
That's
what
great.
He's doing.
It shows grossness on television.
So this
What you got there?
This is.
Did you guys watch
okay. So watch what?
episode 2?
Not yet.
No. So this is from Shortbox, which is an app where you can purchase slabs or whatever. So I joined the Discord channel, and I guessed right on some random question, which was not even comic book related. It was more medical related. And I totally forget what it was because it was like 3 years ago. But what I won was a bunch of image books. And I totally forgot about it when I opened it. I was like, I don't remember ordering this, but that's because I won it. I got Loaded Bible #1, the blank.
Is it the vampire book
Cover? Yes, I think this is the vampire one.
Yeah, I got the A cover.
Yeah, so this is the vampire book. And literally, I think with this cover, if you open it, it's got like the A cover underneath.
Yeah.
So it's one of those.
That's how most of those are.
Yeah, they
got
just
the B cover.
Which is I think Marvel actually stopped doing that because people would literally just rip off.
Oh, people were doing that with like Something That's Killing the Children 21 there with the die cut. Like they're just like ripping the die cut off and saying like, oh, it's a virgin. Like, no.
No,
oh yeah, dude. I somehow don't have a House of Slaughter 4, like first print. I don't know where the fuck it went.
Ew. All right, well.
No, I definitely bought it. I just don't know where it is.
Where it went. All right.
I don't think you're gonna have any problem picking that back up though.
Yeah, you should be able to still get that one.
Yeah.
This is a thing called Truth #5, but this is the cover D. So it's like a virgin, whatever. I got The Walking Dead 34.
I swear, if these things pop off, like it's the same comic, they just colored it.
Yeah. So this is 34, cover C.
Is it the deluxe or is that actual?
Yeah, this is The Walking Dead Deluxe. So I'm pretty sure it's in. Wait, yeah, it's in color. It's in color.
Yeah. I grabbed the first couple of those and I just stopped because I was like, I don't know what the actual point is of this. Like,
I did like some of the colored ones, but I think I picked up a few of the early on, like in the first 10. I picked up like the first appearance of Michonne. Michonne, I think it came after the first 10. Sorry, but I picked up like the first. Well, I definitely picked up 1, and I think I got 2, and then I got the first. What's his face? I can't remember his name right now, but I'm sure it'll pop up at some point. When he goes to Atlanta,
Glenn,
and I got the first Glenn. There we go.
I think I started.
I don't know why that was so hard.
Governor.
Yeah, I got the Radiant Red. This is the A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. This is like the H cover. So, but I don't think there actually is a Radiant Red H cover. So I think this is like the 1 in 10 or the 1 in 25. I forget which one it is, but this is not the A, B, C, D, E, F, G cover. So, I got that, and then I got Nocterra #8, and I think this is the B cover.
Oh, that's a good one. That was a good issue. I like that one.
Yeah. And then I got Rogue Sun. I think this is #1 because there haven't been that many issues. And I think this is
That's
also
the first one. I liked that one, actually. I really enjoyed that. Did you guys read that?
So, yeah, I think out of all of them, I think this was the only one that was like a big print. Well, small print one. Like this is the 1 in 25 or the 1 in 50. And then all the other ones were like B's or C's or covers. But for a free thing, that's pretty cool. It came in this nifty bag. But yeah, so if you join the Discord channel for Shortbox, they will give away free comics every once in a while. But you have to participate in the conversation. So that was pretty cool. And then this I've been waiting for a while to unbox. So I'm just gonna do it now. I was gonna do a separate filming, but I have a lot of material, so we're just gonna cut right into it and not even worry about it.
That book that you had, the Radiant Red, is not a 1 in 10. That is the Goosebumps homage cover.
Ah, nice.
I never got into those Radiant ones.
Nice. Is it like a cover B, C, D, E, F, G?
I'm not getting a letter here.
It's just a Goosebumps homage.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'm fine with that being, it's not cover A. And at the end of the day, I was right about that.
Right.
So this is an interesting way to package stuff. It looks like it was like a record size, and honestly, I only think I know what's in here. I'm not quite sure I remember fully what's in here. Didn't buy comics, by the way. By the way, guys, it's tax season. It's also financial literacy season. So don't forget to only spend what you can afford, and at the same time, do your taxes.
Yeah, why would we make that only 1 month out of the year spend what you could afford? That's brilliant.
Because the rest of the year, they want you to support
Get into that.
Right? You gotta support the economy, except for the months where they don't expect you to actually spend any money, which is these months, February.
Dude, I'm actually off. I'm off on April 15th, even though tax day's on April 18th, and I'm so excited. I'm gonna literally play Ghost of Tsushima and kill Mongolians all day.
So huge thing
For $2.
Yeah, well, it's $4. But I now remember what this is. I bought speaking of The Walking Dead, I got some Walking Dead books. But I bought the whole Negan kind of run. So I got all the Negan books. So 98, 99, 97 comes before 98. So 97, 98, 99, and 100 of the Negan run. So you got Negan with Lucille there. And I don't know who this was holding the hammer, and one of the other guys holding the axe and the chainsaw. Nice. But yeah, this is the whole Negan, the introduction of Negan. So, and I think I got a really good deal on this. I got like these 4 books for like $12 or $15 or something like that. So nice. Covers like $3 a piece. So what was that? That would have been $12 for all 4 of them. I spent a little bit more. And got all of them. So that is that. I have so many packages. By the way. Ugh. So Nick's just hanging out.
Sure is.
Nick brought nothing to that.
If you guys have tax questions, I'm happy to do a segment. Although I'm going to tell you guys, if people come to me now with returns, I hate you.
How much?
But I hate you.
How much easier or harder is it to do taxes now?
I would say it's a lot easier. I mean, TurboTax is kind of a lie. Like, if you have student loans, like, it's not free. Like, they lie. Like, when they say TurboTax is free, it's like just a W-2.
It's like only if you have one W-2, and that is it.
Yeah, I would think actually more W-2s, but am I wrong with that?
Oh, probably not. But yeah, I was just trying to make fun of them.
Yeah, I use like the Super TurboTax. Like, they call me every year and ask how I'm doing. They do. Like,
all right. So as we know, we've been in a pandemic, and I've been ordering books from a comic shop in North Carolina, Atomic Empire. Sorry. And so I feel like my association with them will be ending very shortly since we're able to, get to the shops. But why not show off a few of the books they've sent me?
There you go.
The only problem is I have no idea what I did with the knife. Oh, here it is.
I was gonna say, you just had it.
Yeah, I was like, where did I put that
All right.
knife?
Oh, you want some comic stuff? I got some comic stuff.
All right.
Out of all you boys, Will, who's the best at this game?
I'm not gonna lie, you are pretty damn good. You are the best. You're the best.
Here, I got this for like $5 to play to do the challenge rooms.
Oh, for the PS3. Nice.
Wait, keep going.
Ha!
And I still have not beaten this yet because it makes my ADD. I just swing around.
I beat that twice, and the Miles Morales one.
That's my comic book contribution.
All right, here's some stuff I got back with Batman 121. You know what? I started when Tinian was doing all his new characters and stuff. I started ordering from Atomic Empire because I was like, you know what? I got to get 2 issues just in case something pops off.
Miracle Molly or whatever it was?
Did I sell any of those issues? No. Did I want to sell any of them? Probably not. Would they have sold? Probably not, but whatever. Because I was ordering from an online shop, I decided to get all my crossover books from them. Here's the fatal flaw. If you pick the cheapest shipping option, you're probably not getting the book until 4 to 5 weeks after it comes out.
You're backlogged. That's the best way to do it.
Yeah, so I have all the crossover issues. I just don't get them ever in time. Thor. I don't know. I've got extra Thors.
Oh, dude, they threw down. That was awesome.
Oh, and I got 22 and 23. So I've got extra Thors.
Nice.
Just in case.
Is he still on Thor?
Yeah, Donny Cates. Yeah.
He didn't leave?
And then I got Department of Truth. Number 16.
Something's got to happen in that comic. Like, I dig it. I think it's cool. Sorry that my fur patch is showing. But something's got to happen. Am I right with Department of Truth?
At some point. A lot of people.
It's been a lot of buildup, a lot of exposition.
Yeah, like it's been 18 issues. Let's go.
Yeah.
A lot of people have actually jumped off Department of Truth at this point.
I can see that.
It's.
I just want to see what QAnon is. I want to. Maybe he actually knows.
Share a little bit.
I can hop in while you're opening shit up with. Of course, I have.
Ooh.
It's the 616 McCone variant.
That is
X-Men.
really nice.
Yep.
Eric is a resident magic lover.
Yeah. And if you want to go whole hog on magic, then got that too.
Nice.
It's Ohana graphic design there.
Hold on, I'm gonna make you big. Hold on. Just pull.
Yeah, make
pull
me
it
big,
out.
baby. Make me big.
Yeah,
What?
just pull it out.
Did you say make me big, baby?
Yep,
He
sure did.
And I said,
He said about you pull it out.
Yeah. I got a Thor 20.
Cocktails and Comics After Dark. Nice.
Yeah. I think that's worth something, right? Thor 20 wasn't that like the
It's worth $4.
What, the first cover of a lightning bolt that became a person that became a whatever, that was a sick fight, so I liked it.
Yeah, but I don't know. Is it Thor 20 or 21? One of them's a money book. Not like
20.
I think it was 20, right?
20. Yep.
Yeah, so that
I don't know. That's actually worth that much. Like there was a rush on it, but let's see.
Right.
Whatever
It's
happened to
$15.
the Black Winter? Everybody was like, "Ooh, brand new character, the Black Winter," and it was literally like,
yeah, because then he killed Black Winter.
"You're gonna die so much worse than me." Bye.
Hey, he ended up killing Black Winter, and it was like, oh no. And everybody who bought the Black Winter book was like,
Including us.
Yeah. And then
Yeah,
Batman
you
won
get
and-
Thor 20. Thor 20 is $15.
All right.
So it's not
Not
terrible.
horrible. And I got Batman 119, and
I kind of like the Batman. I like the Batman Incorporated suit.
right. People slept on it, but I felt like it was a good series, honestly.
Because yawning.
What are you talking about?
Batman Incorporated?
That's not Batman. You talking about the Grant Morrison Batman Incorporated?
Yeah, I think
Dude, I still to this day I've read it twice. I have no idea what the hell was going on with that.
Anyway, this is not the first appearance of Abyss, right? Because Abyss I think was 118, but whatever. Second appearance. That was an interesting series because they brought in Lex Luthor, right? Or
I enjoyed it. I really liked it.
Yeah, it was.
But isn't Bruce Wayne gonna like die soon?
Oh well, because of Justice League.
Yeah,
that's word on the street.
Yeah,
I mean we're in April. Did they push it back? Is it 5G or whatever they were doing?
Oh, did you guys read the latest? Was it Batman this year or something like? Oh, it's the So in Batman, and it was in one other book. It was probably Batman Beyond. At the end of the issue, they do a preview, I guess, of the. It's a Flashpoint Zero year or something like that. It's a Jeff Johns book that he's going to be writing.
Okay,
but it's literally Batman investigating, this whole time stream thing, I guess. And I don't know if he found like the Flash's old chalkboard or whatever. Like, I don't know if Barry used to write on chalkboards. That was like his thing. But anyway, it says G5, and then I'm just gonna find it. But it says it actually references when they were gonna do the 5G thing or the G5 thing,
right?
And it says avoided or canceled or
really
something along those lines. But yeah, I was I just thought it was funny. I was like, ha. But yeah, so here's Batman. I'm pretty sure it's in the back of the Batman book.
Yeah, I got a question for you guys. So
oh, here it is. Hold on. I'm just gonna show this real quick. Hi, Eric. It says, here it is. We'll see if you guys can actually focus in on it. It says 5G, and then it says averted.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, and this is supposed to be because it's another one of those Flashpoint stories where Flash changes the timeline. So,
But why does he still do that? There's been 10 seasons of that show where all he's done is screw shit up.
Why is he still screwing shit up? Because
that's just kind of what Flash does.
Yeah, he's the Flash, and that's all he knows.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Do you see that there's another big push for Grant Gustin to take over the DC movie version of Flash with Ezra Miller's bullshit going on?
Oh, that was my question. What did he do?
Fucked up for the umpteenth time.
What did he do?
Beat
somebody. He assaulted somebody, I think, in a bar.
Yeah.
You guys start?
And so did Homelander.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They both.
Oh, dude, they better not replace him. He's the man. I love Homelander.
Well, Eric and I were at a.
Did that guy start with the Flash or no?
What's that?
Oh, you mean the guy? Wasn't it a lady?
Did she start with him?
The person. Oh, the whoever it was that Miller assaulted.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I think all I saw was just that there was an altercation and
don't start no shit. Won't be no shit.
Yeah,
but I think it was one of those things where it was it was one of those picture things, and he was no pictures or whatever, and
someone tried to take his picture and he whooped their ass.
Oh no! So this one was the first one was he choked out a lady in Iceland.
What?
Yeah, at a bar. That was one of the first things we heard. This one was he was at a karaoke bar and he was upset that people were singing while he was there. He just he didn't want karaoke to appear, but you
Wait,
shouldn't
really?
go to a karaoke
You should
bar.
go to a karaoke bar.
So,
Yeah.
so what did he
He was
do?
in Hawaii. So like he basically like went up to the stage and was like knocking the microphone out of people's hands and shit like that, from what I understand. But
Oh, fire his ass. The Channel 11 Flash is a better Flash than him anyway.
I always thought that too. Like just the way he ran was just weird.
Bro, why don't we just call Jason Momoa to whoop his ass and call it even?
And I think the big thing was he was at a bar that is mostly a local bar. So it wasn't even like he was at a place where it was like touristy. He went to like a local bar in Hawaii.
Aren't they some of the nicest fucking people in the world? Like from like Forgetting Sarah, basis of Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Yeah, this says Hawaii police department officers respond to reports of a disorderly bar patron in South Hilo, Hawaii, later identified as Miller. The actor is alleged to have gotten agitated during a karaoke rendition of Lady Gaga's A Star Is Born anthem Shallow, and reportedly tried to grab the mic from one woman before lunging at a man playing darts.
It would have been so much better if it was like a Celine Dion song or something.
Because you should always
and then
be a guy with darts.
And then there's another thing that says that there was a couple that asked for a restraining order and accused them of stealing a passport and wallet.
So he straight up robbed people at a karaoke bar. That's amazing.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with them.
If he hit a woman, he's done. It's over.
That was the first altercation, though. This is a second one. This is totally different.
There's multiple things going on with them. So
but they're very worried. Basically, they're worried about this guy not, if he keeps doing this, you can't really have him as the Flash, right? Like he's in a superhero.
Dude, I would love for someone to just whoop his ass. Like that would be great.
Yeah, but yeah, if you get
Cole Ben Affleck.
Yeah, I mean, if you get Grant Gustafson to do it or whatever, like he's.
I'm sorry. What was that name?
You know that guy, Grant. If you get Grant
Gustin,
Grant Gustin. Let's say Gustafson.
Like Grant Christopherson.
You made him
Chris
like
Christopherson's bastard child.
Yeah, like was he in Blade Trinity or some shit?
But anyway, yeah, Ezra Miller is apparently not doing well.
Which sucks because they're actually a good talent, and I mean maybe they're not right for the Flash, but like people's opinions have varied widely on that. But just sucks to watch somebody sort of melt down. There's more going on there than we probably know.
Yeah, there's probably a lot of.
Not really. He's an asshole. I feel like it's pretty simple.
Yeah.
Ezra Miller is an asshole.
Yeah.
Sue me.
Yeah. No, I get it. I kind of wanted to.
And there's something else I want to get off my chest.
Oh, yeah. Do it, please.
Jared Leto is the most overrated actor. Oh, my God. Morbius. What Jesus is a vampire?
Did you
Dude, everybody's like, hold on. Everybody's like, Jared Leto was in Fight Club. Oh, he got his ass no.
That's the only part. That's the only role that I've ever liked him.
Literally, if Edward Norton kicked my ass in any one of our asses in that movie, it's the same movie. He was in American Psycho, dude. You got killed with an axe.
Yeah.
No, Christian Bale was in American Psycho. He's the most overrated actor ever. He made some Yakuza movie. I heard it was like the worst movie ever on Netflix.
I'm trying to think of what he was.
What has he done that's good? Name one good Jared Leto movie. I dare you. Look it up.
I mean, you're not going to find any Leto apologists here.
No.
I think his best film was Fight Club, because he got the shit kicked out of him for being exactly who he is.
Yeah, and isn't he like he's like older, right? Isn't he pushing like 45 or
He's
50?
50.
He's
I
50.
looked it up. I looked on his Wikipedia filmography to see if there were any good movies.
He is, yeah, he's 50.
You know what? For a 50-year-old though, he can play 37, 36 pretty easily.
Dude, did you really have to hide rats on the set playing the Joker for that performance in Suicide Squad?
Yeah.
Like really? You had to go that
You need to go
deep
method
into
there.
it?
Yeah.
I'm getting another beer because now I'm worked up. I'm on my third beer. I don't care.
He was.
I'm gonna roll out actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say. But yeah,
you know, no good could come from a third beer at 11 o'clock at night. That's a
go ahead and grab your
Eric.
third beer. I still got to finish this one.
That's a good call, Eric. I'm going back to the couch.
Well, okay, we can end now. Under.
I mean, you guys can continue. I'm just gonna bounce.
I'd rather not end on the bad auspices because we were kind of negative the last.
Jared Leto's terrible.
We've been negative the last 10 minutes. I'd like to end with something positive.
On something positive.
Why don't you go get another beer?
No good can come with it. Eric's right. Eric is so right. I'm learning in my 30s.
Life lessons. It's the little things.
All right, what do I have here that can end this on a good note? Here we go. I bought this a long time ago, but I have this Meteor Man #1 still polybagged with the I guess it's a polybag, but I paid $1 for it. With the Meteor Man pin. I don't know if you guys have seen the Meteor Man movie, but and it's and a rap sheet with Mr. NWA, Mr. Dr. Dre, Mr. Hey coming straight out of Compton. Y'all better make way. So
I think we should just end it on an Eminem lyric. That's it.
Right?
That sums it up.
There you go. All right, because we've been on for about a minute and 36 hour and 36 minutes.
Well, how many beers have you had today?
Not counting the brewery or counting the brewery. If I count the brewery, I went out for grilled cheese, gourmet grilled cheese, by the way. I had the Tony Soprano, which came with Capicola, and
it's gabagool. You're half Italian. Get it right.
That's only Italian Brooklyn. If you go to
you want me to call John Naciola
Jersey.
right now? It's gabagool.
Or Jersey. If you go to Italy, they'll be like, "What the fuck are you saying?"
Have you been to Italy?
So
shut
up. Oh, he told me to shut up. I've been there. But yes. Listen, my Zia is straight off the boat. Don't tell her I said that. Also, don't show her this video. Hopefully, she's not watching right now. Love you, Zia. Anyway, yeah. So that was the Tony Soprano, and then I had the sandwich that has no name. That was prosciutto or prosciutto, and buffalo
mozzarella.
We got that
mozzarella, buffalo cheese mozzarella. Anyway, both were very delicious. I split them in half because I was there with my coworker Tim, and then we both had 2 other half beers, which we also split. So it was still 2 beers, but half and half of each.
You guys drink it like this?
No, we got mugs and we poured the beers into them. And then after that, we went to the brewery where we had a flight of 5 different 4-ounce pours. So that's 20 ounces of beer right there. And then we had he had another 4-ounce pour, and I just went for the full shebang. So after all that, I'd say 3 to 4 beers. I didn't have many, and then I had 2 tonight.
Nice. So you're feeling great tomorrow.
It's all right. I don't have to go into work tomorrow until like 3 p.m. So living the life, but I'll be there to 9. So whatever. And he died. All right.
Yeah,
so now that I explained my knife, I think we can head out. Did I say knife?
Where was Justin?
He said he was going out to dinner. We didn't have the full reunion.
He said he was going out to dinner at 7. I don't know how he didn't wind up, actually chiming in there.
I feel like Justin hates us.
He does. Mostly just you.
Probably.
Yeah.
All right. Let's end this.
All right. Comic fans, thank you for joining us. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell. Go ahead and throw me a thumbs up. comment down below. Let Eric and Nick know how awesome they are. Hey guys, say goodbye.
Peace.
Peace out. All right. Thank you for joining us, guys. It's been fun. And this is the part where we just keep talking until the thing